Welcome to this deep dive. We're going to be exploring some really fascinating concepts today, all about healing your inner child.
Oh, yeah.
We've got excerpts from H.E.A.L, Help Elevate and Learn, a guide to healing your inner child.
I've heard good things about that one.
I think it's going to be a great deep dive.
I'm excited.
And I have to say, I'm already so intrigued by this book,
Oh, yeah.
especially the way it uses the reader's childhood nickname.
Oh, that's such a good approach.
Right. To connect with that inner child. It's like inviting that younger self to come hang out with us.
Mhm.
And then that suggestion to go do something fun, to awaken that inner child before even diving in.
Yeah, that's great.
Brilliant. Like, it just made me think about
Mm-hmm.
when I was little, I used to love to swing on the swings at the park. And I would just swing for hours and hours.
Oh, that's lovely.
Just feeling the wind in my hair and feeling so free.
Yeah.
But I think we should probably get back to the book.
Okay.
So how does it define this whole inner child concept?
So the book explains the inner child as like this part of our subconscious
Okay.
that's been taking in information and emotion since we were really young.
Like babies.
Even before we could really process what was happening, mentally and emotionally.
Oh, wow.
So it's like this container holding on to those childhood experiences and beliefs and even those dreams we had for the future.
So it's kind of like those happy-go-lucky parts of childhood?
Yeah, there's that for sure.
Okay.
There's definitely more to it.
Okay.
I mean, our inner child holds on to the joyful memories,
Right.
but it also carries any of the negative experiences we might have had.
Like what kinds of things?
Well, emotional neglect, trauma, those small moments that really stuck with us.
Oh, yeah. I could see that.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more complex than just the happy stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I think we talk a lot about self-love and acceptance these days.
it's so important.
But I'm curious, how does the book connect that to healing our inner child?
The book actually says that self-acceptance is like the very foundation. Okay.
Of doing this inner child work?
Okay.
It's all about meeting our inner child with compassion,
I like that.
acknowledging that all parts of ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
even the parts we don't like, are worthy of love and understanding.
That reminds me of a story in the book about this man who promised himself as a kid that he would buy his children cars when they graduated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it turned out that his own father had made him the same promise,
Oh, wow.
but never fulfilled it.
That's tough.
And it's just such a good example of how these early experiences, and especially like unmet needs or broken promises,
Yeah.
can really shape our adult behavior.
Exactly. And the book calls those inner child promises.
I like that.
And they can really drive our decisions in ways we don't even realize.
It's crazy how much our childhood can impact us.
It really is.
So it sounds like we're not just talking about those happy memories or like cute childhood quirks.
No, not at all.
We're talking about how negative experiences can create what the book calls inner child wounds.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's important to remember that these wounds are part of us, but they don't have to define us.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's inner child might be carrying some hurt, and recognizing that is actually the first step towards healing.
So where do we even begin to heal?
Mm.
The book uses this analogy of emotional seeds, I think.
Yeah, that's a good place to start.
Okay.
So the emotional seeds analogy just illustrates how these early experiences,
Right.
both positive and negative,
Okay.
can actually plant seeds within us.
Wow.
And those seeds keep influencing our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors
Got
even
it.
as adults.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And the book says that figuring out what these seeds are and how they're showing up in our lives now is crucial for healing.
So it's all about looking back and seeing where these patterns started.
Exactly.
It makes me think about how much we try to just ignore uncomfortable emotions.
Oh, we all do it.
But the book really makes you confront, like, the consequences of avoiding those emotions.
It does, yeah.
Doesn't it?
It highlights just how dangerous suppressing those difficult emotions can be. Okay.
Like, it can increase stress, lead to mental health challenges, and even strained relationships.
Wow.
You can think of it like building a dam.
Okay.
Eventually, all that pressure builds up and things start to break down.
That's a good analogy.
And the book uses a pretty powerful example to show this.
What's that?
It talks about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Now, it might seem like a really extreme example,
Okay.
but it does show how unprocessed hurt can lead to these over-the-top reactions.
It's like our inner child just lashing out.
It's like our inner child reacting from a place of pain.
So we've talked about identifying those emotional seeds and the dangers of avoiding those difficult emotions.
Mm-hmm.
What's next in this healing journey?
So the book really stresses the importance of acknowledging and processing our emotions.
Okay.
It's about creating space for those emotions,
Okay.
not letting them control us, but also not pretending they're not there.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's kind of like that verse in the Bible, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief.
Oh, right.
Like we have to admit where we're at emotionally before we can actually move forward.
So instead of bottling things up, we have to find healthy ways to process what we're feeling.
Exactly. And the book has some practical advice on that.
Like what?
Well, for instance, it suggests this really powerful journaling exercise where you write a letter to your inner child from your adult self,
Oh, wow.
acknowledging their pain and offering reassurance.
That's a really cool idea.
It is.
What other techniques are in the book?
It also talks about the importance of reconnecting with the things that brought us joy as kids,
Okay.
like getting creative, spending time in nature, or just letting ourselves play.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, remember, it's all about nurturing that inner child
Yeah.
and giving them the love and support they might not have gotten.
You know, it makes me think of that story in the book about the elderly woman who rediscovers her love of painting later in life.
Oh, yeah.
It's like she's finally allowing herself to be creative again after all these years. Exactly. And that's a great example of how it's never too late to reconnect with that joyful, curious part of ourselves.
Right.
And the book says that this reconnection is really key for healing.
Yeah.
It lets us bring more joy and authenticity into our lives.
That's not just about addressing the negative.
No, it's not.
It's about rekindling that inner spark.
Exactly. And, you know, it's not just about us.
Oh, wow.
The book says that healing our inner child can have a ripple effect.
Oh, wow.
It impacts our relationships, our communities, even future generations.
That's amazing.
It's about breaking cycles and making the world a more loving place.
So this isn't just like a selfish thing.
No, not at all.
It's about making the world a better place.
Yeah, you could say that.
Makes it feel like part of something much bigger than ourselves.
It really does.
Wow, this is incredible.
Mm.
I have to say, I'm already feeling inspired to reconnect with my own inner child and see what kind of fun we can get into.
That's great to hear. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate the small wins, and don't be afraid to ask for help along the way.
That's great advice. What about you? What stood out to you in all of this?
Oh, so much. But I think what really grabbed my attention was this idea of introducing our healed inner child to the world.
Oh, that's interesting. Tell me more about that.
So the book offers some really cool insights about this, and basically it's all about letting that healed, joyful part of ourselves shine outwards to influence how we interact with the world, you know, bringing that childlike wonder and enthusiasm to our work, our relationships, even our everyday lives.
So it's not just about inner healing. It's about letting that healing change how we live.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm picturing someone just walking around radiating pure joy,
Uh-huh. Right?
like a real-life Peter Pan.
Well, maybe not exactly like Peter Pan.
Okay.
But you know what I mean?
Hey,
It's about tapping into that uninhibited energy and passion that we often lose as adults.
That we had as kids.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's easy to lose that
It is.
as we get older.
It is. And the book actually highlights this example of a man named Caleb who was 85 years old and still taking on new challenges with so much energy and enthusiasm.
Oh, wow. That's inspiring.
It is. It's like that healed inner child can give us a whole new sense of purpose and energy no matter our age.
I love that.
It's never too late, you know,
No, it's not.
to reconnect with that part of ourselves.
You know, it makes me wonder, though, how do we find other people who are on this same journey?
That's a good question.
It can feel lonely sometimes, like you're the only one trying to reconnect with your inner child.
You're not alone.
Okay, good.
And the book talks about this too.
Okay, good.
It says that it's really important to find your tribe.
I like that.
You know, those people who get it, who understand and support this whole journey.
Yeah, I can see how that would be helpful.
They can encourage you, share their own stories, and remind you that you're not alone.
That's so important.
It is.
It's like we need a whole group of adults who haven't forgotten how to be kids, you know,
Oh, I love
who
that.
aren't afraid to be silly and have fun.
A community of adult children.
Yes.
That's great. And, you know, the book makes a really important point
Okay, what's that?
that it's not about creating this exclusive club.
Okay.
It's about helping others to heal too.
Oh, that's nice.
Sharing the knowledge and support that we've received.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Pass it on.
Pass it on.
Exactly.
That reminds me of a quote from the book.
Uh-huh.
Be a beacon of light and hope for others. When you touch the soul of a person and lead with love, you become unforgettable.
That's beautiful.
It really speaks to the ripple effect of healing.
It does.
The book talks about it like it's our responsibility to our past, present, and future.
Wow, I like that.
By healing ourselves, we're making the world a more loving and compassionate place.
That's powerful.
It's like that saying, the sin of the desert is knowing where the water is and not telling anyone.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
We have
Yeah.
to share what we've learned and show people what healing looks like.
I agree.
We can offer support and guidance without forcing it on people.
Right. It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Exactly.
But at least we can point them in the right direction.
Exactly. And maybe our willingness to be open and honest about our own journeys will inspire them to take a sip.
It might. It might. You never know.
You never know.
And you know, something else from the book really resonated with me.
What's that?
This idea that healing our inner child isn't just about us.
Yeah.
It's also about getting us ready to help others heal, too.
I can see that.
Like when we've experienced healing ourselves,
Yeah.
we're better able to guide and support others on their own journeys.
Right.
But how do we do that without being pushy or overbearing?
That's a good question.
Yeah, and the book talks about this too.
It does.
Yeah, it stresses how important it is to lead with empathy and understanding.
Okay.
It's not about forcing our beliefs on others.
Right,
It's
yeah.
about giving them a safe space to explore their own healing.
So it's about listening with compassion and sharing our own stories.
Hey.
And realizing that not everyone is going to be ready for this.
Yeah, not everyone's at the same place on their journey.
And that's okay.
It is.
That reminds me of what you said earlier about finding our tribe.
Uh-huh.
I'm curious, have you had any personal experience with finding your own tribe on this inner child work journey?
Ooh, that's a personal one.
Okay.
I will admit it took me a while to find my people.
Mhm.
For a long time, I felt like I was on my own.
Yeah, bet.
But then I found this group of people who were exploring these same ideas.
Oh, wow.
And it was amazing, like a breath of fresh air.
It's like you finally found your people.
It was.
That's great.
Yeah, it's been so valuable to have that shared understanding and support.
Having that sense of community really makes all the difference.
It does.
Yeah, it helps you feel like you're not alone.
Exactly. And it reminds us that we're not alone in our struggles or our successes.
I like that.
It's not just about finding people doing inner child work specifically. It's about connecting with anyone who's open-minded, compassionate, and willing to support our growth and healing.
I like that.
Yeah, just surrounding ourselves with people who lift us up and encourage us to be ourselves.
Even if we're a little quirky.
Exactly. And the book actually makes a really interesting point about how this idea of introducing our healed inner child to the world can impact our careers.
Oh, tell me more about that.
So it says that when we reconnect with our inner child, we tap into this well of creativity and passion that can be so valuable at work.
Really?
Yeah, it's about bringing that sense of playfulness and curiosity to our jobs.
Even if our job is really serious.
Even then.
Okay.
And you know, when we're excited about our work, it shows.
It does.
And it can inspire others too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like bringing a fresh perspective.
Right.
And the book even says that our healed inner child can help us to be better leaders.
Oh, wow. How so?
Well, it's about leading with empathy, compassion, and a real desire to help others grow.
That's a good point.
It is, and it's like that saying, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
That's so true.
When we lead from the heart,
Yeah.
it makes a more supportive and collaborative environment where everyone can succeed.
That's the kind of leader I want to be.
Me too.
And that's what this whole journey is about, right?
I think so.
Making the world a more loving place, starting with ourselves.
Exactly.
This has been such an insightful conversation.
Yes.
I feel like I've learned so much.
Me too.
And I'm so inspired to keep exploring this and see how I can bring it into my life.
That's great to hear.
How about you?
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
This has been an amazing journey so far.
It has it.
I already feel like my perspective is shifting.
I do too.
But you know, before we wrap up, I'm curious,
Yeah.
what's that one thought, that one big question you want to leave our listener with today?
Well, that's a good question.
It is, isn't it?
Let me think about that for a second.
Okay.
You know, we've talked about so many different aspects of healing the inner child.
Yeah, we have.
From those deep wounds to finding that childlike joy again.
Mm-hmm.
But that part about introducing our healed inner child to the world really stuck with me.
It's powerful, isn't it?
It is.
But it also makes you wonder,
What's that?
what does that actually look like for you specifically?
That's a great question. I think it's easy to get caught up in the theory and all the
I
concepts.
know.
But it really comes down to how we use this knowledge in our own lives.
Exactly. It's about taking all this information and asking ourselves,
Hmm.
how can my healed inner child show up at work?
Yeah.
How can it make my relationships better?
Hmm.
What special gifts and perspectives can I bring to my community
Right.
by really embracing this part of myself?
It's like an invitation to think outside the box,
It is.
to really imagine what's possible when we let our inner child lead the way.
And that's the beautiful thing about this.
That's that.
It's not one size fits all.
Okay.
It's a journey of self-discovery.
That's a great point.
And the answers are going to be different for everyone.
This has been such a great conversation.
I've loved it.
I feel so inspired to keep learning about this and to see how I can make it a part of my life.
Me too.
And I hope you listening feel the same.
I hope so.
Remember, you don't have to do this alone.
Absolutely not.
If anything resonated with you, reach out to someone you trust or find a therapist.
Good advice.
There's so much power in sharing our stories and supporting each other.
Couldn't agree more.
Healing is a team effort.
It really is.
So thank you for joining us on this deep dive into healing your inner child.
Thanks for having me.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and keep embracing that wonderful inner child within you.
Bye, everyone.